Hi everyone! Thank you for joining me today in another episode of The Infected. I am your host, Lethal Lady, and we are picking up right where we left off in our last episode. Now, in our last episode, oh my goodness, we got so much done. First of all, we put up these spikes, and then we went looting and grabbed a bunch of tech. We also went to the new city and looted a few things. I got this and that and this. Now, there's no durability on these bad boys. They're going to have to be repaired eventually. So they don't give any, like, armor ratings. But they do give me, and I think that's interesting, it says +4 armor, but I don't think it does when the durability is 0. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's 0. Armor is 0. So, they don't give me any armor rating, but they do help with the lighting at night, which is really important. And I'm not sure the shoes do anything, but maybe they give me some sort of protection from the elements, perhaps. Anyway, so that's what we did last episode, and I was asking you guys to give me feedback on what you think I should do with the tech points. I'm going to give you a heads up. I decided to go ahead and record this episode back to back with the last episode, so I unfortunately am not going to see what you guys suggested, and the only reason I did that was because I had the time. There was no time for me to edit the other episode in order to get it up in time for that weekend, so all I did was decide to go ahead and record the next episode since I had a little bit of time. I gotta make the most of my time. I'm usually so busy that time just flies and I don't get to do as much as I would like. But yes, looting that city was so cool. It was so worth it to go there and do all of that. Especially at this point in the game. What I want to do is upgrade all of these spikes. I'm expecting an attack. So I want to get a move on with the stone. I also want to start making plans to find Mike and to supply him with a home. So that means I need to start a little garden of some sort. And I also need to decide where our main base is going to be and where I would put him. Because if I can create a space for him, even if it's just temporary because I can move him, right? He would be so helpful to have sooner rather than later. Last season, I didn't go and get him until I basically built the base without him. I really do not want to repeat that because he was such a big help when I was building the big base that I think that it would be a really bad idea to put that off. I'm guessing we have enough iron fragments to do at least 1 or 2 of those spikes. Oh. So let's grab them. I also need to pick that up. And I got this. I am so thrilled I got that. But I'm going to drop this for now. Oops. And I'm going to do that. I don't know if this actually helps me move a little faster. It just Looks like it, but that could be because I'm closer to the ground. I really don't know. Awesome. We almost have the outer spikes completely upgraded. We don't have a lot more to do with those, but I want to get the inner spikes too. So plenty of chores to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do those chores off camera while I continue to work on gathering all of these iron fragments, and I'll bring you back before I upgrade everything, but I'm gonna probably fill that box full of iron fragments for the upgrades and see how far a full box gets me. So I'm bringing you guys back for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to come into technologies and I'm going to do the extractor technology because there's absolutely no way we can advance with anything until we have that. That's like a foundational one. I'm also going to do the grinder technology because I have an iron axe now, and I also can make an iron pickaxe with what I have. When I looted the blade for the iron pickaxe, and that would be absolutely wonderful to have. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock the grinder technology. And then I'm going to do the forge technology as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I think for now I'm just going to stop there. And we can revisit this later. I'm going to place this bad mamma jamma. And it's not straight at all. There we go. And we're going to start dry bricks. I'm going to place down, let's see, these. I need probably just 2 of them. I've always made 3, but I've never had to use 3 at the same time. I'm just going to make 2 of them. I need 20 nails, so I'll just do that. So we need 47 dry bricks, so I'm just going to make 50. That's just easier, right? That's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do 10 at a time. Make sure everybody's safe. You don't go flying everywhere, because that will happen. That isn't going to quite cut it for all the brick I need, but that's a start. I'm going to need like 10 more, but that's okay. Those can dry, and I will work on more of those in a little bit. I'm going to keep working on this. Let me go ahead and grab what I do have of iron fragments. Drop that for now. Pick that up. Oh my god, they are coming now. Oh my gosh, they're coming now. Where are they?
6 months later.
Oh my gosh, there they are. Whoa. See, that's why you need them, dude. That's why you need them. That is scary. Jeez. Alright. I am so glad I did 2 rows, or we would have been in so much trouble. Oh my goodness. That was scary. Alright. This is why it's really important too that I keep upgrading these, because there's less of a chance that they will break through them like they just did. That was just 2 of them. Imagine more than 2. I probably need to build more defenses than that. It's going to be something I'll have to think about, because that was crazy. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is that. And I'm going to put this outside. I don't have any room inside for it. Alright, so we need 6 mechanical parts. Oh, we need iron ingots. That's going to have to wait then. I'm just going to place these down. I am not going to do anything with them. I'm just placing them down. I've got them backwards. I don't think it really matters, but... Let's see, there's iron. No. Cobalt. Aluminum. I can't remember all the choices. I think there's 4. And then I want... Oh, that's not enough room to put those down there. I also want... Yeah, this space is way too small for all that. But it's good to know. I can at least start working on putting them all together. And when I've decided where I'm going to put my base, I will move them. Alright, I can upgrade another one. I'm going to upgrade this one. There we go. I can do another one. Sweet. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. Sign up for another one. It is. All right. There we go. What? They're dry already? Wow. That was fast. Now I just need to make some iron ingots, which I'm not going to do right away. I'm going to set these aside over here now that I'm done using them for now. I don't want them in the way. There we go. Alright, we're gonna get one more done. Yay. We have, oh, so many left to go. Alright, we have enough again to upgrade another one. Let's see. Looks like this one. Okay, ready to upgrade another one. Yay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one. I'm gonna have to turn my attention to the outer ones very soon. We are almost done upgrading all of them, though. That is fantastic. Because I have to decide where I'm going to build. It is really important that I start really looking at that. I love this view. I really want this view. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build here. I am super curious to know what's up there. I may have to build some stairs that go up there just to see. Okay, so I'm bringing you guys back in for a moment. I am ever more and more confident that I'm going to be building near the waterfall. I just love it. I cannot not build near this waterfall. So, with that being said, I'm starting to clear it out slowly but surely. And how I'm doing that is I'm just randomly building these log storage deals and just filling them up, which is actually going to help a lot with the building phase. One of these, this one, actually belongs over there, and I'll take that back over there in a little bit. But I just wanted to bring you in and share with you what I've been doing for a little bit now. I did fill 2 of these stone crates already and took them back. I filled up the forges, but I have not turned them back on, and they're full with fuel ready to go. I just am not going to be over there babysitting them right now as I start to clear this more and more. I need to be able to see the space to know exactly what I'm working with. And yeah, there's just a lot of trees in the way, so I'm gonna start, well, I've already started removing the trees and the bushes just so I can see the terrain and exactly where the highest point is, which I think is right here. Because that's going to be like the starting point for my foundations. I also am really wanting to go up there because there's a possibility that I can build up there too, especially now that we have the elevators. I would have stairs first, right? Obviously I don't have the elevator right now, but I really want to play around with the elevator and see what's possible up there. You know, we're in this little valley between all of these great big huge walls of stone mountains, so I think it would be fun to explore what's possible. Anyway, I'm gonna go back off camera again and continue to chop down all of these trees, clear the area, so I can get a good look at what we have to work with. If anything exciting happens, I will bring you back in. Okay, so I'm bringing you guys back in for a second because I was doing something to figure this stuff out. The height of the foundations to clear this part of the ground, which I think is the highest part, matches up very well with the grade of this area, which is really cool because then that's going to make it really easy to build something that comes all the way over here to the cave. This annoying little fox is here somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, this is the process in which I use to plan. Man, it's gonna be beautiful. I just love this view right here. Just heard the music for the baddies to come and attack me, but I am not seeing them. Maybe it takes them a long time to get here. I don't know. Maybe they are confused and they're attacking my... Oh, here they come. I see one. Here comes two. Yep. Oh, good. All right. Not much going on. I'll show you what I'm having issues with, because I think that would be a little interesting for you. I am over here experimenting, trying to figure out what is going to work. This is too low. It's not going to block the trees from growing, obviously, because you have to stop, right? I need this height that I showed you earlier was perfect. It was just above the ground. I could go maybe a smidgen even lower than that, but just a tiny bit. Unfortunately, we cannot make precise changes. I started with this and was gonna start making a road to come in and go that way or go this way. However, the foundation that you can use is either here or here. So there's like no in between to gradually go up, which I do not like at all. I think that's terrible. I think it's just, again, I really wish that we could control the height a little bit better. So I'm gonna have to delete all of this and try again and hope that I can do better. So how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna measure this is I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna delete that because it'll mess it up. So if I'm higher than this one, I'll be good. If I'm not higher than that one, then I still need to work on adjusting it. Anyway, because I want to get something down. I ripped out all of these trees, and it would be terrible to have them grow back. After all the work I did. Although we could use the wood. It's just, I at least want to have a path. You know, something started. Because even these are too... I can go down a little bit more, right? So it doesn't have to be like this tall everywhere. And that's... I'm trying to minimize that as much as I can. Because again, I'm not fond of using the ramps. I think that they're too steep. I don't like how steep they are. I'm going to keep puzzling over this. And when I come up with a solution and I make some progress, I will bring you back and show you. I thought I was recording. I just love it when that happens. I've been sitting here talking to you and not really talking to you. Okay, so I got to a point where I was really tired of how wasteful this thing is and of how much time it takes to make planks. So I decided to invest in the tech that gives me the circular saw. But in doing so, the circular saw requires iron ingots. So I am now working on making iron ingots. And I did this. And I'm working on this one because these two will pull up iron from the ground. Or I can have it just do stone, which I then turn into iron. Either way. And then I'll start working on these to pull up things like cobalt, which is what I need. And copper would be nice. So that's what I'm working on now. It is getting late here in real life. I am really tired. So I don't know how much longer I will record tonight, but I'm just really itching to make some progress. And it's been so slow. It's been bothering me. But it's not a race. I keep telling myself it's not a race. Making content is never a race. So the minute you try to race through it, that's when you start having all sorts of problems. Because trust me, I know this. Alright, so anyway, I will bring you guys back in if I decide to do anything else different. And when I'm ready to start showing you other things that I'm working on, I will bring you in to do that too. Hey everyone, this is Editing Lethal Lady once again interrupting, but for good reason. The next portion of the video is tied to something else that I want to keep a surprise. So I'm going to end this episode here. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you have any helpful tips or you just want to say hi, be sure to leave me a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate all of you for being here. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.